I ended up in a gig in Detroit. I do all kinds of gigs. I play anywhere, you know. And I ended up in this gig in Detroit with 3 death metal bands, young kids, good kids, great fucking gear. And they didn't know what to make of me. There's about 40 of them, 40 of their friends. And when I first started, you know, they had their back to me, but they were into it. You know, they were like totally into the power. I was doing more of a punk rock thing and just like laying it on them. And they were like totally, and they loved that song because they're metal guys, so you know they're in the food service industry, you know. They'll be serving fries till their Dio's age, you know. Until I got to the line where I grabbed the guy's dick, and then they were like, metal guys do not grip, no. I did a gig, do you know Ellicottville, New York? Anybody know Ellicottville? They call it the Aspen of upstate New York. And I showed up there. It was brutally apparent when I went into the town that it was a very affluent town. And I got to the bar, it was a brand new place. And I said, hey, it's a gorgeous place. I said to the owner, I said, how long have you been open? He said, tonight's my opening night. And I've chosen you to be the entertainment, to introduce my establishment to the community. I was like, cool. Have you seen me? He's like, totally. I've seen you a bunch of times. I love what you do. I said, will anybody be here? He said, oh, absolutely. He says, because there's a mayoral ball down the street. Actually, I said to him, so it's a pretty liberal town, right? He goes, oh, absolutely not. They're very conservative, and I want to shove it right up their fucking ass. And I was like, cool, you got the right guy. Perfect. I said, will anybody be here? He said, oh, yeah, absolutely, because there's a mayoral ball down the street. Republicans. Said, I've passed your press around. They're very intrigued by what you do. I told them to come on down, open bar. So sure enough, 10 o'clock, place is fucking mobbed, right? It's the mayor, all his cronies, there's tuxedos, there's gowns, cigars, martinis, they're drinking, they're fucking. So I come out and go, hey, you know, I'm doing my thing. I go, we got a Republican here? And they're drunk, you know. Yeah! I go, I fucking hate Republicans. They go, yeah! I'm like, God bless them, open-minded, cool, all right? So I'm doing the whole thing. I got something about ant culture and I got to think so I do that. And finally, and then at one point I thought, maybe they're condescending to me. Maybe they're like always in a queue with his little beat-up guitar, you know, time Bush was in office, you know. So I figured, well, I've been hired. I'm contractually obligated to fuck with these people. What should I do, you know? So you know how there's certain celebrities, and I'm sort of riffing. I'm doing like a, you know, it's like a Coltrane kind of thing, you know. But you know, there's certain celebrities that you can't figure it out, but they just get under your skin. You don't even know why, but they just push a button in you, and I don't like David Blaine. You know that guy David Blaine, the magician? He fucking drives me crazy. There's no fucking tricks, right? So I can't fucking figure it out. But they love him, right? And I'm telling them, they're looking at me like, what are you talking about? And I know that David Blaine likes to be like locked in places for lengthy periods of time. Big ice or glass, you know? And whether you like Eminem or not, purely on, I know you think, here I go with my deviating thing, with my splatter shot thing, right? But I saw one time on Total Request Live with Carson Daly, Eminem shut down Times Square. Whether you love the guy or not, on a sociological level, it was fucking wild, right? This is a kid from a trailer park in Detroit. He shut down Times Square. Awesome. So I would like to do a trick with David Blaine in Times Square. We're locked in a box of glass for a week. I'd like to fuck David Blaine in the ass. And I'm telling the mayor and his cronies this. Carson Daly would be there. Oh, they've been up there a couple, 2, 3 days now. And I don't know how they're, oh, nice thrust, Hamell, nice thrust. How they eat, you know, there's a Domino's delivery. That looks right. I heard they put sand in the Vaseline. That's got to be tough. By about Wednesday, David would say, I don't think this is a trick. Exactly! Heterosexual anal sex freaks Republicans the fuck out, people. Because the mayor and his cronies, as a group, they paled. It looked like fucking Johnny Winter in there, right? And they exited the bar. Now it's an empty bar, and the owner looks at me and goes, yes! Yes. I see you all the cover of Rolling Stone or one of those other corny music magazines. That's just an excuse to sell fashion to bullshit, but occasionally sticks in a good writer or political story. So at the board meeting, they can ease their conscience that the majority of their readership has the IQ of a Creed fan. Pucker your mouth, you show lots of thigh, coy celebrity sexy, teasing cleavage, ass in the air, selling your product, down on your knees. Why so shy? You stand for nothing really, you got nothing to say. It's insulting your pretense of integrity. Why don't you just take the movie's name, tattoo it on your labia, spread your legs for the camera? What difference would it make? Fuck it! Why go happy? Fuck it! Why go happy? You think you might be Jesus? Let's be frank, you're the lead singer of a big rock band. Let's get the bass played and now you're to a cross. Long rusty spikes right through your hand. Fuck it! Why go happy? Fuck it! Why go happy? You're a world leader with your finger on the button and you're thinking that history is smiling on you. Blow the shit out of everybody that doesn't agree. Do the name of patriotism or religion. What else should you do? Fuck it! Why go happy? I mean, fuck it! Why go happy? I am a self-righteous prick with a great big mouth, but I'm sick to death of mediocrity in lies. I know I'm preaching to the choir. I know I'm yelling down a hole. I used to sing between the lines, then I got why. Fuck it! Why go happy? Fuck it! Why go happy? So we're about 60% done with my part of the evening here. How we doing out there tonight? We doing all right? Participation time of the night. There's a lot of reasons why you might want to do this, but I don't know. In these crazy economic times, maybe you got a little bit of stress, a little bit of tension that you'd like to let go of. This is cathartic. This is like bloodletting. It's a spiritual thing. It brings us closer together as a group. There's a lot of rooms, you know, that you might want to fucking in. The post office and the motor vehicle group immediately comes to mind, but you can do it here tonight and tomorrow morning, whatever you're doing, school or work or parole officer, if you're my crowd. You're going to go, man, I feel fucking great today. It's because you let it out tonight at the Hamell Trial Show. So I'm going to count to 4, and we're going to yell, fuck it, at the top of our lungs. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, fuck it! Why go ahead? 1, 2, 3, 4, fuck it! Yeah! 1, 2, 3, 4, fuck it! Last one, last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, why go happy? To me, nobody give me good advice. Send me free, but I'm in on the end and out the other. I'm gonna send it to you, my brother. It's all substance of a saying. Who the hell is asking you anyway? Don't condescend, don't talk on who lives in the name of peanut town. See, I got a figure, don't get you test shirt stuck on the box of that unless you read the vote, and that's all she wrote. Next in the times I've read your quote, said I'm gonna tell them a woman to do. Along with the Hamell will side with you, but your money you got, you can't have a lot. Put a bad car, gear is shot in. I got a lot of things hanging down my head. Get a whole lot better when it gets said. You gotta talk to me just 3 minutes. If I know that when I think I might explode. And it's stuff that cuts real quick. Keep on talking, you think I'm thick. This and that, when I'm good, they're doing the deals got through. You act like I'm ruling now. Cyber rates, rap, so-called success, nothing but crap. Feels bad, time to go, and they got to make the money, because that's all they know. And the quality is like a plane on a dot. People from my artists, but it's nothing but jive. People in a while, turning quicker. I turn the volume up to 10. I got a narcissistic history of a kind of my generation. Kids ain't worse, no curve to me. I'm president without plastic surgery. I got a lot of things hanging around my head. Get a whole lot better when it gets said. You gotta talk to me, don't see that. Y'all talk show on the TV and the radio, you know, the honest is cool, let the country rule, but the front of your shirt is baby drool because you're chasing that celebrity. But you came around the trail, you won't let it be. I fast with a sister, I fast with a mom. First time live, when they dropped the bomb, when I watched that 15 minutes of fame become a life of shame. Who am I to say? What do I know? I'm stuck to cons like it's made of Velcro. The bottom of the show sucks me in, and I gotta lie to me, my friends. Chased by acid wash and bad hair. Those boys are the bad's the worst nightmare. I'm a face later down my head. Get a hold on, better when it gets there. You gotta talk to the screen in the studio. If I don't let it out, baby, I might know. This one goes out to Ann from her husband, Mickey Brown. The lovely Mickey Brown. And the lovely Ann. Hey, you know, all of you are here. Well, many of you are here. A good percentage of you are here because the promotion on this show was done by, let me tell you something. I went through a little bit of last couple of years been a little tough for me, I gotta be honest with you. And you know you have a good friend when you can call that friend at 3 o'clock in the morning and they will listen to another grown man sob together on the phone. That is a good friend. Mickey Brown is a dear friend of mine. Who is coming to George and Elaine Place, and they're all working together. It's a community thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. So I'm glad it was a successful evening. Thank you very much for coming. And I hope you will come back and support this establishment again and again and spread the word about the great food and the great atmosphere. So there. And the good thing is that if you get really fucking wasted, the cops are right around the corner. So I mean, stop over there, just let yourself in like the Andy Griffith Show, you know? What was his name? What was his name? Otis! Thank you. Very good. Very good, Otis. Just like Otis.
I have a question. Did anybody sign up for a house party, and is the house party open?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you.
I don't know. Are you asking me for...
Are you doing a house party tonight? Did anybody sign up for
Tonight?
a house party? Yeah.
My kid's here. You want a screw later? There was something about pussy making what? Right?